Where are we going? Guess over here, right? Yes, we will take both, thank you. Oh, and just a convenient, gigantic crate of revolver ammo. People keep those around in small towns. Ammo is definitely not incredibly fucking expensive. Oh, hey. Ouch. That was a straight up football juke. Go. Get this. Nice. Okay. The darkness wears her face. Yeah, we know. We know you're jealous of Baba Yakula. We know you're trying to point out how bad she is. We get it, Cynthia. Cool it. Cool it, Cynthia. You darn groupie. Alright. Your shotguns, batteries, shotgun. Very nice. Oh yeah, this section. I always forget about this section. This is like a warehouse kind of arena fight.
And here's a new song from a band that always remind me of our local rock legends, the Old Gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just, one of those things. Anyway, here's Poets of the Fall and their latest single, War.
I guess this is okay. So Poets of the Fall is the band that plays the in-game band Old Gods of Asgard, so maybe using this song is all right. We'll see if this video gets demonetized. Just get the demonetization out early, you know? If I end up having to pull this audio out in post, just know it's because there's a song playing right now. Let's see. Is there anything? Oh, shut up. Get out of here. Are these guys Kalevala Knights? I think they are. I think they're motorcycle club people. They are wearing the leather jackets. Ooh, look at that. I'm not really finding all of them, I don't think, but I think we've done a pretty good job of getting most of the ones that are pretty easily accessible. All right. And let's see. All right. The music, the sound should be back for people in the VOD.
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.
All right. Gonna have to look over there, but there's a cache somewhere over here, I think. All right. Oh no, it's over here. The weird breathing noise, the Foley there is just, I hate it so much. It unsettles me more than anything else in this game. Let's go on, head in. Electricity kills them. It probably kills Alan too, so we have to go around. There we go. Turn it off. All right, nice checkpoint. Can we go back this way now? No. Bummer. All right. All right. Pretty solid. Pretty good use there. Can I break these? Cannot. Okay. That's fine. Six shots. This would no doubtedly be worse on nightmare mode.
Making her way through the water pipe alone, Cynthia was angry at the writer. Foolish young man, taking unnecessary risks. And the way he broke the rules. Didn't he understand what was at stake? Since the terrible days in the 70s, she hadn't wavered once, as hard as it had been. She was tired of protecting the town all these long years, and now only wanted to rest.
That's my flare. Okay. Stuff. We're not really using that many batteries. That's the thing that honestly is just like the most abundant in the game overall. It's just extra batteries. Can I out of bounds skip? No. Bummer. Think about how cool that would have been. Come on. All right. Ooh, manuscript page up there. How am I gonna get up there? Let's see. Lorp. Once it's down, we go florp, and we run, and we jump. But it doesn't work. Their life is terrible. Oh, can we just use it on the actual platform? We can. All right, well. Silly me. Look at me making a fool of myself. Unbelievable. How embarrassing. All right.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save.
Not bad. Save Alice. I mean, that is kind of the thing that Alan has been trying to do this whole time, but no real change in the plan at all, but still. Is there anything over there for me? I don't think so. I think I can just kind of walk on over. Look at this. This is kind of a pretty place to be. At the bottom of the falls. Guess it's not really the bottom of the falls, but it kind of looks like it. Hydroelectric plants and stuff are just really cool looking. Like dams and things like that. I actually think that they're like kind of an interesting architectural, like human engineering thing. There's something really like Men in Black suits about the aesthetic of power dams. I don't really know what it is about it, but they just seem so mysterious. They're like the kind of like government office, not office, but like kind of governmental property that just like is so close to places that people are allowed to go, but is also very off limits. So it has like they have interesting vibe to them, conceptually speaking. I feel like a hydroelectric plant is like a cool idea setting for a story or something. Ren's here. Ren says, howdy y'all, how's the Just a Guy experience? It's pretty good. Having a good time. Playing a little bit of Awake. What? Do I have to press the button again? No. Me whenever a bird follows me on blue sky. It's just gonna spin forever. Good, we're getting there. All right, not bad. Made that out of Bird Central. Can't interact with that one. Look at that CRT. Oof.
Are we men dreaming of being butterflies, or butterflies that dream of being men? Such philosophical concerns are by necessity abstract. And yet, some of us can find concrete proof of the nature of our existence in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, an absence of creativity.
Hello, Martha. What did you want to show me?
Oh, Lydia, thank God you're here. Please, it's in the basement.
Oh, Martha. Oh, that's amazing.
Isn't it just? I found it here this morning.
It's like it isn't there.
Huh.
Oh, I can't look straight at it.
Yes. I'm sorry.
How did you get here?
Well, I'm trying to work.
Did you put this thing here?
In a way. To be more precise, I put everything here but that.
Really?
Huh.
What is it?
Oh, I guess the temptation is to call it whole, but it's really an absence, a profound lack of reality.
In Martha's basement?
Yes, I was doing so well, too. I came up with 2 old ladies and put something really weird in the basement. It was a great start. I'm completely blocked now. I can't imagine what I was up to.
Well, surely it's just an ordinary basement.
Is it? Why did you call your friend here, then?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, well.
Couldn't you just ignore it?
Oh, no, I couldn't do that. It would probably turn into a plot hole. Might be one already. Could sink the whole enterprise.
Oh, my.
Listen, ladies, not to be rude, but I'm really not at all sure where I'm going with this, and you're just not helping. You should just go back upstairs for a cup of coffee while I try to figure out what I'm up to.
Well, if you think that's best.
Maybe I should just stop here. Or is that too moronic?
Is that too moronic? Indeed. Who can tell? It's a fine line between the stupid and the sublime. Night Springs.
All right. Oh, that was neat. For a second, I thought that was gonna be a prototype Warland door, but no, it's not. More like Alan himself. Okay. I'll do my best. Is there anything over here? There's not. Okie dokie. I guess I'll just walk with the light of the helicopter down on me to give me protection. Wait, don't leave without me. No, it's only useful if I'm inside of the light. No, it's not enough to kill them. That's enough, though. I thought I could dodge into it. Oh well. What the? Don't leave me behind. She whipped that helicopter around. Oh my gosh. Ouch. Ouch. Alright. Dodge that. Need to reload now. Go. Yay! Okay. That was them dealt with. I think I'm getting pretty low on ammo. Yeah, I am. That's fine. We're doing okay. Things are alright. That was a weird skip. Stupid birds. Get out of here, birds. The gall on these birds. You think with a flashlight, that big, a flashlight, a torch, lamp? What are they called? Headlight that big on the helicopter, they'd be able to beat the birds, given that I'm killing them with a flashlight. But I mean, hey, who's asking, right? Oh, oops. Oh, that's fun at least. There we go. All right. Survival. This is gonna be a checkpoint for sure.
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
Mm-hmm. You sure have, Alan. I wonder if that's a coincidence.
Hold it right there!
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it!
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time. Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you. It's in the well-lit room.
Excuse me?
What you'll need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
Oh, we won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, No, I have a secret route, a lit route, an old water pipe.
An old water pipe.
Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's draining all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
So many
Yes,
things.
You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
All right. I can't imagine they let anyone just live in a decommissioned power plant. I feel like you got to get some permits for that. You know what I mean? I feel like it's not something that you can just purchase. Where the hell is it? Is it just right here? Nope. Oh, it's over here. A little bit confused there. All right, come on, Alan. There we go.
Weaver had sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago.
Huh.
She had been living this insanity for decades.
What's up here? Anything good? No. Just a pretty look over the water. I really wish this game had more. I mean, I'm never not going to explore the nooks and crannies, right? But at the same time, the consistent pattern is there's nothing really in the nooks and crannies. It's just very, very empty. I remember feeling this way the last time I played the game as well, and feeling kind of disappointed in the fact that the levels are so dead. And I understand why they are. I understand the development reasons behind them and like how they came to be. But I do wish that there were more useful items. Alan maybe had a stricter inventory, and there was more collectibles maybe that were littered around in these areas.
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
Just jump on over, Alan. Who cares? Wowzer, what a puzzle. I literally did not even need to use my brain for that. You just go slightly out of order and then it's just easy. It just does itself. Reload all my weaponry. Okay, it's all reloaded.
Who designs these things?
Well, LOL. It happens.
These things.
I couldn't make it across.
Who designs these things?
Run across.
The transformer yard went dark and dead.
This is what cutting the power does to things.
Now we good to go.
It makes them power surge. That's how it works. If you want the thing to shut off, don't turn off the power. That'll just make it act randomly. This little corridor section with the fences and the enemies like all close together is like a huge part of my memories of this game. This section, especially at Nightmare, is like very annoying just because enemies can kind of get the drop on you. Wow. There we go. All right, lady, I did your errands for you.
This way, young man. Follow me. Come, the pipe's empty now. We're ready to go. This way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident.
That darkness in her.
And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh, he was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built the well-lit room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you have written, and none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
She wrote this, though.
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays with you. Leaves a stain. This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
That's my best friend. Jeez.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
Alan jumping off cliffs. Clip compilation.
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
So this gets to the cool things with like Thomas Zane and everything that's happening in this universe, right? So we have Barbara, which her name was actually Baba Yakola. She was Thomas Zane's lover, and by the time we hit Alan Wake 2 in Control, we learn that as time has progressed, Zane has written himself out of this world. He was originally a poet, but then in the narrative it was changed that he became it's implied that he was rewritten as a means of being rewritten back into the world, not as the same person he was, but as a filmmaker who wrote a movie about a poet. And also, among other things, different people, including Ati. He worked with Ati. He lived in Watery for a bit, that sort of thing. Cynthia Weaver was one of his groupies. And in that sequence, we also learned that Baba Yakala she was starred in a lot of his movies. She was the woman in Oton Ua, which is kind of cool.
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
Dang. I think it's really satisfying when the birds pop. Pew, 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 pew. It's like just a fun little sound effect. There we go. No more bird. Goodbye, birds. All right, grab these. Hit the checkpoint. See if we can't cross this gap a little bit. Pew, 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 pew. Was I able to go down this tree trunk the whole time? I didn't even notice. Oh boy. Pfft. I didn't realize that was that was a kill plane. Oops. Stupid. Dumb of me. How do we get over there? Just across the trees, I guess. I didn't mean to throw that. I wanted to use a flare. Pew! Go ahead, reload my flashlight real quick.
Barry! Sheriff Breaker! Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
Sure was. They must have dropped down 80 feet into river rapids and instantly died on contact with the water. A much better outcome.
Barry! Barry! Hang in there, I'm coming!
Oh, that was a perfect shot. I just took down like 8 of them.
You know when to make an entrance, Wake. We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine.
They watch movies.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
Okay, nothing in there. What's the point of in there at all? I don't get it. All right, let's move. Ren says, "Oh, the survivors fight too. That's actually cool. Yeah, you get some NPC companions, at least a little bit. They're kind of dumb, but they help."
When you spend most of your night running uphill while a crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe, you know your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs. I don't really want to do this, Al. Ooh, I should have
You
get
see
that
those
gym
lights?
membership.
That's the elevator we need to take.
Barry's lost a bunch of weight too, as of Alan Wake 2, so good for him.
What the hell is that thing? It's everywhere! Oh crap! More than one of them!
I like that the NPCs respond to the enemy counts and stuff.
Ah! Al! Do something!
He's too fast! I can't get a shot!
There! No! Al! They're all over the place!
There you go.
This can't be happening!
There we go. Okay.
Was that it? Are we safe?
That was... wow. I think we're okay.
Hey, Al, I got a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes open.
I hate running.
Me too, Barry.
Wait, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
Heads
All
up.
right.
Here they come.
Oh no! Oh no!
Perfectly aimed. I love that the bodies just like
Coming.
bounce.
We have to hold them off.
We don't really need to. We got plenty of time. If we just sit here, maybe they won't.
Oh no!
Nothing bad will happen. Ren says, I like the dude's Christmas sash. He's got the spirit. Yeah, Barry's a good guy. He,
No, you don't.
he's got the chutzpah. He knows what he's doing.
I swear this is the slowest elevator in the world!
Get it? It's self-aware and kind of fun.
It's almost here, Wade. Just hold on.
See, these are the kind of moments that I think work really well in a film, where it's like characters are being self-referential about how slow the elevator is and stuff. That builds tension in a film where you don't have player control, but when you have player control and you're waiting for the elevator, it's just like, game designers, you could have just made the elevator faster. This is entirely just a facade to give me a little combat encounter. Don't have the characters complain about the gameplay you're making me do. It can be used to effect, but...
There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
I mean, we knew that, but they don't, because he wrote himself out of reality.
I hate this.
Okay, Wake. There's a button over there that opens the door.
Let's look around first before we touch it. Be a little judicious with this. That is not a staircase. Got it. Never mind. Alright.
I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
Fine. Yeesh. Alright, bye folks. I guess I'll just stay out here.
Wait! What's going on? We can get to the dam through here. What's happening out there?
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, Wake. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed.
Ow! Please, be careful.
I'll take good care of Barry, Wake. You just look after yourself.
Alright, where do I have to go? Oh, it's just gonna pop all the stuff out of the way.
You gotta be kidding me.
That could have been bad.
Down, boy.
I do love Matthew Peretta's performance in this game. It is very good.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
All right. I guess it's not that far. Not too far of a walk. In terms of detours, it's not that bad. No, that's a little rough. Bye, birds. All right, no more birds. Loving how little birds we're having to deal with right now. That was a really well-timed grenade. That could have gone really poorly, but it didn't. We did a good job with that.
Fishing can be a hobby or a job.
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
Or this. That could just kill them basically instantly. They weren't close enough, but... The thing is that pivoting around the searchlight right now is going to be annoying because it locks me in like a single position. There, well, he died from the fall damage. Locks me into a single position. And I don't think it kills them. Yeah, this is bad. See? This is kind of what I mean, where it's like, yeah, not really that useful. That. Blue Jelly says, hope you're having a good stream. It's Christmas part 2 for me. Try to pop in later if I can. Well, thank you so much for showing up. It's very nice of you. All right, let's see. There we go.
Enough. You will go no further.
Incorrect. I will go much further. I will continue through the level. I will not. And your attempts to stop me have only opened my way. And basically the auto scroller of Alan Wake here. This is kind of funny. Those don't land with enough impact to be intimidating. Like, Alan should be stumbling, falling over, etc. Ouch. Nope. Bummer. Got wrecked. Can't believe Alan Wake got wrecked that hard. Lotus says anticlimactic debris. Exactly. Ouch. He's got winged in the face with a plastic tub. Blammo. All right, so the question is like, where do I go though? There we go. I really didn't want to have to like physics puzzle.
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. But it was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
Renz is another weirdly long elevator. Indeed.
There's an old army base at Raincoat Point, north of here. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
The well-lit room.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The shoebox from Alan Wake 2.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind.
R.I.P. James McCaffrey.
One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.